Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video let's take a look at semiconductors, that is Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom and Micron. I'll show you SPY and QQQ as well around, so let's see what the market is doing this morning. So none of this is any financial advice, it's only for education purposes. Please do your own thing. I'm just sharing here my opinion, nothing more than that. Alright, so Nvidia, we have a green candle today, but at the same time we are seeing some zigzagging today, right? Up and down quite a lot. We went up, sold off, and I think it's more apparent if I take it to the 5 minutes interval. Well, in the pre-market we sold off, market open, we started to go up, and then eventually, as you can see, we stabilized somewhere pretty much in the mid range, right? And that's where we are trying to find the next leg up, right? What do we make out of it, right? First of all, the structure still remain bullish, all right? Nothing changes in that regards. We still have higher highs, higher lows, and we have taken out the previous pivots, right? So we are still full on bullish. We are also above this area of 118, so that still keeps it bullish. Nothing changes around that. Now, we are also above 50 days moving average. So structure is not bearish. As I said yesterday as well, as long as we stay above this area of 118 now, we will just remain bullish. And that's what we are getting. We are still just bullish. Now, on the intraday, let's go over there. Am I seeing signs of now cool off? So let's talk about that. Now, what am I seeing on the hourly interval is today also that sell-off a little bit came, got bought back up at 20 hours moving average, right? But then at the same time, I'm seeing this sell-off supplies on up here on the top, at least a little bit for the day, right? So pretty much here's the thing. If Nvidia now again loses 122 and 40 cents, this was the target, we got this target, right? If it loses it, technically definitely the next target is to the upside, that is 127, the next area. But if Nvidia starts to lose 122 and 40 cents, you can expect downside. 50 hours moving average would be the first target. But then, as I said, overall structure is not going to change onto the bearish side as long as we stay above this $118 zone. All right, so that's that. That's Nvidia. Now, well, take partial profits in the extensions, right? Today's another move was rebound and back again to the upside. Now we have to see from here if it has enough strength after this little bit of a sell-off up here, that can it just continue its way higher, or if it's going to break 122 and give us some more cool off before we see some next structural moves, right? But anyways, things are overall though still bullish. AMD. So let's take a look at that. So AMD, a green candle again today, and definitely our target has been now 154 area underneath of 200 days moving average, and after this move above 136 and 83 cents, structure still remain bullish, guys. Nothing is going to change on this. Even if it loses 145 and 32 cents, some intraday cool off is a possibility. I don't think it's going to happen today, but just keep an eye on that. Any pullback until 141 and 18 cents is just a pullback in the overall structure, which is in the upside. All right. Yeah. The reason I'm a little bit holding myself back from saying that it's full on bullish is just for the reason that we did take out the previous pivot, but we haven't taken out like a strong, well, we are in the process of taking out those strong pivots, but just because the supply zones are sitting here, 200 days moving average is just around the corner, I'm like, yes, it's rebounding as bullish, but it's just not that like as a bullish as in bullish that, it's just straight up bullish. It's not that way. So I'll still give it, on the overall structure, yes, it's rebounding bullish, but it's not that it's momentum bullish. It's the just confirmed upside bullish, just not that, right? All right. So that's AMD. Let's take a look at SMCI. So, okay, SMCI, this was the area that I provided you yesterday, this blue box, $629 to $665. This zone, I said, okay, this was the move that we were talking about after getting above 546 to all the way to 629. We got that move. This area provided that, guys. Okay, this is where if we start to see a slowdown, we'll have to see rejections happening in this blue box. So today's candle is definitely a rejection, also below 20 days moving average. For SMCI, this rebound is just completing its journey, right? The next big move for me would be if we can, uh, push our strength through this blue box, right? Just muster our way through this blue box and 200 days moving average. But if it starts to slow down here, then yes, this is where it's slowing down as well. And then that's a continuation to the downside. And again, you will have a stop loss regardless. And also on the hourly interval, I'm seeing that 2 hours of sell off. And when you see wicks like that, price action like that, there is, no denying that yes, we will see some continuation to the downside. But if it can form a pivot somewhere above 200 hours moving average, 50 hours moving average, and then crawl its way up, there's still a chance it's the intraday cool off has started to happen, right, at that significant area that I provided you, the blue box. So that's that. So yeah, and also for the fact that, guys, let's get back to the SMCI here for a second. So because we are still below the previous hanging pivots, right, and then it's running into pretty much the supply zone, and that's why this price action is doing that cool off. ARM. So ARM, a little bit slowing down at 20 days moving average, but we got our target, first target at least. The next big move is definitely above, if we can get strong above 20 days moving average and 135. Next level is 145 and almost 10, 50 days moving average as well. But overall structure can still muster its way through. If let's say even cool off happens, but we stay above blue box, that is 121 area, its overall structure is still fine. Well, let's go to the hourly interval here. And on the hourly interval, yeah, we are slowing down today, but we haven't really taken out previous pivots yet. So watch this zone for cool off 128.75 cents to 129 area. If we lose this as well, let's say Monday and 50 hours moving average, you can expect it to start cooling off and to the levels below, and then we'll have to see where the price action holds at what level for again upside. But this is fine, even if this cool off comes down to 121 area, that's just in the overall structure technically a pullback, but intraday level, yes, that's a cool off sell off short intraday. So that's ARM. Let's take a look at Broadcom. So going to the daily interval, an inside candle, but this is not going to change its structure, bearish. Structure on this still remains bullish, as I have been saying. That's fine. Take profits in the extensions. A little bit of cool off is coming. Let it just happen. As long as we stay above 156, we are still fine. That's just a pullback. Even until this 20 days moving average, that'll just be a pullback. Micron. So Micron, and sure, today it's a little bit cooling off. That's fine. We got our moves, $93 to 101, and right after that above we are having this another move. As long as Micron doesn't break now below 101.89 cents, 200 days moving average as well, we are fine on the overall structure. Intraday, some cool off is coming today. Can this result into more cool off? So for that, you are watching this level, 105.74 cents. If Micron loses this now, today or Monday, whenever, you can expect some cool off down to 50 hours moving average and or the target of 101 again, 89 cents, which is where 20 and 200 days moving averages. Until then, we are fine. That will just be a cool off though on the overall structure. That's not going to change the structure like as in bearish right now. All right, that's not going to happen as long as we stay above that level. All right, just before wrapping up, let's take a look at SPY and QQQ. SPY continues to remain bullish. There is nothing has changed on this, guys. Still full on bullish. I just want to show you that. In-depth analysis, I'll talk in another video. QQQ still remains bullish, at least where the price action is right now. I'm not seeing any downside, not even a cool off. So things are still okay. All right, that's it for this video. And with that, guys, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care. Bye.